So with Blitz Ravine, what I'm thinking of doing, well, we could just do like Elim and take out round 100 with like that and all. But then I'd kind of have to deal with this lane a little bit. So I'm not quite sure what exactly I want to do. I also could go for like, I mean, I don't know if I'd want to do that. I think a limb would just be easier, and I'll just have to find a way to beat this lane somehow. We could use Condor to like push stuff over, but that will be something for another time. Anyways, I have my bomb over here, and I could just get the start of the Elim up here to beat round 40, and then I could like smine this side too. I have this spike for early game. I don't know if I'm gonna really upgrade it though, but I think maybe smines on this side would help out, because then that would also give me a smines for odd rounds, which would make things a bit easier. And we'll also have like jug here too. So with that in mind, let me try, if I just go for this, what does like this do against 40? It doesn't really knock it open at all. Can I get Alk in there? No, I'd have to get the Alk up here. And I can't even afford it. Fun. Oh, well, we beat that anyways. Okay. I want to try to get away with this. Or I could also get like foam temporarily, but okay. I don't care really about that side because that side has spike. Nice. Got that taken care of. Now I can upgrade and get fast firing. And I'll get the other spike right there. Okay, so this should be pretty good. I guess spines on this side with a juggernaut really should be able to deal with that. Or would I really need a juggernaut? I mean, I got a spolt there. If I could get the juggernaut, I guess I could skip that, but then like that spolt's kind of a waste of money. I guess it's too late for that now. I mean, I could still get it. It's good value still. I don't know. You know, I'll just get it because spolt's good. Not spolt, juggernaut. Anyways, moving along. How do I want to really develop into this? I want to kind of get bomb blitz early. Like, it's pretty cheap, 24k. I could probably, I mean, with shove, I could go straight into blitz. I'm gonna be honest. Let's at least get drums then, and Alk buff you. And then what? Yeah, I could just do at least get you before 40. So with a shove we can get that. So I'm just gonna get a shove. And now we can go for this should just go straight into blitz now. And it seems like it's kind of a mess down here, but I plan on like at least cleaning that up a bit. Alright, we need signal flare over. It will hopefully get cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Next camos are on 53, I believe, right? 53's got camos. So if I shove this side with striker stun 2, can we get jug to clean it all up? Yes, we can. Nice. And hopefully we can do that for every Moab that comes on this side, and this side an Alk buffed recursive should be able to deal with it. Odd rounds are going to be super easy, which is going to be nice. Even rounds are going to be a little bit more a struggle as always, but that's fine. Seems like everything's going pretty chill right now, though. 60, I mean, we don't really need this before 63 anyways. I want it at least before 64 so I can, like, deal with... Oh, sorry. So I can, like, deal with 64. But, I mean, this, I feel like it should be able to just rip apart 63, right? If not, I also could go for, like... If this doesn't work, I could go for the spines first on that side. And then what I'll have is I'll have shove with the recursive, and that should be able to deal with things too. So if all else fails, I could go for an attack a plan like that. But yeah, the Juggernaut and shove does a lot of work. It's very strong. Yep. And we need this again. Come on. I keep forgetting to move the signal flare for camo rounds. We got 62 as the next camo round, so you're going over here. Alright. Watch us BFB slowly come down here. And then we can stun the insides. Nice. So getting close to that bomb blitz, which is cool. Alright, 62. How will 62 go? I'm slightly concerned about 62. The recursive can kind of deal with Moabs on its own, it looks like. They get really close at times, but a fortified, I don't think so. Both the fortifieds came on here. It's actually totally fine, because you can shove 2 fortifieds, I believe. Right? Yeah, it works. It works. And 63 is fine. Which will give me money going into 64. I'm not concerned about 63, I'm concerned about 64. So I think I'm just going to hold my money right here, even though I could buy Blitz right now. I somehow leaked there. Let's do this better now, I guess? I don't know. I was assuming you just use stun and it would take everything out. If I use stun like a little bit later. Yeah, that seems to work out. So like the blitz or the recursive will be able to deal with the top side, and then the other side gets stunned. Okay. Now, hopefully the easy thing I can do is just buy Blitz here. And then... yeah, that will definitely give me issues. So... if I were to do it the other way and go for... spines, and of course Alk buff. Or wait, what if I go... what if I were to do this? What if I get you and then primary train? Will you reach Moabs over here? It looks like you... oh wait, you do. Okay. That seems to work then? Alright, I mean, it worked. I could also get primary mentoring, but I think that will allow me to push by, it looks like. Which is pretty cool. Primary mentoring, I don't want to buy primary mentoring because it's not really going to do much besides give me a little bit range, which would allow you to consistently see the Moabs over there, but I don't necessarily really want to do that. Okay, let me get back to the game here. So with this now, we can go for... we could build a limb up. Oh, I do need the spines though, definitely. Because you can see the Moabs here, but it's like... but why can't you see that one? Oh, it's only when like the Alk buff is on. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, well I gotta move this over now. Grr. This is so confusing. I should have... optimally, I could have probably moved this over just like a little bit. Or again, I could just get primary mentoring, but I don't really want to get primary mentoring. '70's got camos, so you're going back up again. Alright, I'm coming up with spines right now. So we got that. So our bottom's looking pretty good. The one thing that kind of annoys me is that there's a 102 spike, which is like something that's definitely cuttable. Everything else is alright. I mean, I could have done without this triple dart, I guess. It probably goes just straight into Spolt there. That was my mistake, though. Actually, the funny thing is that when I initially set this up, I thought it was a salvage, and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, this is the craziest salvage. Why did I ever agree to salvage this? And I realized it's just an optimization. But it started with the 2 triple darts, and like I already placed this down, so I'm like, it's good enough. So yeah, I would have tried to go into Spolt initially, but I'm just lazy like that sometimes. So that's all fine. But we're doing all right. I'm still like eyeing this primary mentoring because I'd really like if you would attack over here, but I don't want to spend 2.7k just for that because that's the only thing it would give me. Guess you'd get a little more range too, but not really into that. Let's go for the village for our Elam now, though. That just takes everything out. Will we be fine? I'll need to micro the mortar on this side for the camo wave. So let's grab Elam up and get ready to micro this mortar in a moment. The spines will cover that entire other side. There we go, taken down. And then the next camo wave is 90 all the way over there. So now it's time to just save up for Elam. Elam save up, how fun. Okay. Hopefully Bomb Blitz will be able to do some good work. In terms of like cleanup though, we might need like a cleanup, something to clean up really. I can place like a glue here, but like that's not really that good. Maybe it would have been probably a lot better now that I think about it, to move this just over like a little bit. Like the range won't really line up that well, but then I'd get to put like an ice there, which would just be so much better. So I guess in a way that this run so far is not very optimal, because it would have been like really nice to have an ice, because I feel like we're just gonna be lacking on ceramic cleanup here a lot. I mean, impact would also be really good. Should have like an impact there instead. Just like even right here. Let's see, like how good are you with the ceramic cleanup though? Yeah, this is not that optimal. In fact, I might just like restart maybe? I don't know. Cause that's just gonna be the biggest issue. It's just gonna be such a giant issue of ceramic cleanup, and there's nothing that will do it. Like I can't get anything in there. I mean, I could get an impact here, but like that's kind of suck. It's like a terrible spot. Should I continue on? I mean, I could just restart. Like, oh, this is really bad already. You know what I'm gonna do? It's a good idea. It's a good idea. We're gonna be here for a long time though, for like the next hour probably because of that. Alright. Time to restart. Oh my goodness, what am I doing to myself? Optimizing my own runs again. Okay, hopefully we get the good start right. That is good. Yeah, okay. Nice, nice, nice. And I can get like this guy to a spool and he just shreds. And then I assume I just do the same like one spike, so we do the spines on the other side too. If I put you on last, I think that might work. Do last and first. I don't think I've ever done a start like this, so like this is new territory for an early game, which might mean I quite literally am going to be here for a really long time. If not, which I guess not right now, I'll just do the regular start with 3 darts. All right. And then from here, we can go into the sniper. Sniper up here. This actually beats 15, which will be good. At least it should be able to. And then I think I can still go for like triple darts down here, but work into Spolt on this side, which will be good. So I can just go straight into the Juggernaut. And we have issues on 14 out of nowhere. I think this side just goes straight into triple, right, for 15? And then you like do weird stuff to be able to beat 15 with like changing lanes and all. So like this, I mean this should just beat this round, right? No, wait, I actually have to buy it into triple darts. Okay, that's fine. Why are they always going on the top lane? I want them to be going on. If I just don't do anything, do they go on the bottom? No, they'll still go on the top. Because it's wherever the yellows move, that's where the pinks go too. So if I go, like, have it on last for a while. Okay, that switches it up finally. See, like, now all the pinks go on the bottom. We actually can survive that. Okay, so can I just beat 16? Nice, I can beat 16 just like that. And then 17 goes down, and 18 I can get Spolt, which is actually pretty cool. So now camo can be a little bit of an issue here. Well, we do camo on this side, just on the triple dart, but if possible I'd like to skip out camo, but I might still have to get camo on you. Actually I think I can go for the SPAC just in time. So I will do this. This should beat 21 unless this just doesn't work. Like, oh, will it? Come on, we need good bounces, lucky bounces. Nice, okay. Got that luck in. And yeah, that just works now. Okay, I'll have to get you to 100. Will that allow me to just beat 22 here with the start? Yeah. So 100 and probably just increase the speed of this guy, because I still can get these speed increases. If I buy both of them, will it then work? Come on, please. I need to win. All right, there we go. Bruh. Now I'm getting issues down here. That just leaks one red. If I put you on first, and it's on strong. Okay, that actually worked, and we get the bounce from the other side to complete it. So I can get Striker Joe now, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm looking to do workshop chips and can't find reliable guy in public. Anyone want to get that with me? Well, I can't right now because I'm doing this crazy stuff, but maybe somebody else does. I don't know. I think you can go on to just some of the discords and find someone to do it with also. Just say you're gonna do like a workshop carry, and somebody will typically join in. Okay. So can I beat 25? No, I can't. I can get the spike, but it won't be like in range of anything. Or I could get Striker Jones now. I mean, Striker now might not be that bad. Or wait, I didn't try Strong yet. Take it in turns each loss. Okay. Okay, Strong just beats. I don't know why I didn't try moving you over to Strong, because that would work. Anyways, I can get the spike now. Can we get like a spike to go in the right spot by any chance? Just one over there. Does that work? Yay, finally. Okay. So now I have a smart spike, and this is a lot better. I do need to charge my computer though, so I think I gotta move relatively soon at least. Been going on that long. Okay, let's get Jones down now. Jones in the same spot will work out well. And then I think I can go into the bomb, which is going to be pretty cool. I probably need this first though, so I can beat 31. Yes, 31's a tricky round. We're relying just on this one triple for this side this entire time. That's kind of crazy, but it's been working. That will not continue to work for much longer though. Somehow beats 32, won't beat 30 or 34. So I think by then we're gonna have the bomb up, and that's going to be all good. With you and you, this lane should just be covered. And like all the lead should be fine too because of Striker now. But now I need to get, I want to have at least an A wind in there. This should be really good, because then that would allow me to get like a medium tire. I mean, that's still like kind of a bit over, but I think that could just work out. So if I get this up to cluster, then we should be chill. I'll set you over to first now because I've got a cluster. I want you to do more so like clean up. Like you do the AoE, then you do the cleanup. And this should be pretty good. Okay. And then 36 is here. Alright, so I'm gonna move over because I actually need to charge my computer in. Alright, that should be good. I'm over here now. Anyways, I need to, if I get faster reload, I think that should be able to cover everything fine. 37 camos will be fine. 36 camos you take out. Okay, so this is a lot more of an optimal early game. And we should just be in the clear now, which is really nice. We cut out on that spike. We have this one spike here. We got rid of that triple dart. We could go for the Juggernaut, just like right out the bat here. Maybe even could greed out a village, who knows. And we have a much better placement. I can get like an impact here. It would be cool if I get an impact, because an impact would be really, really powerful with the ceramic cleanup. And I've got a whole bunch of money too. So that looks all good. I have like 6K again going into even more than that. Oh, well, we're leaking stuff even too. But I need to get this for 40 anyways, so let me just grab the recursive. That should be good. And with the money saved, I should also be able to double discount that, what is it? The signal flare too. Okay, so let's... Well, Alk buff would like... I'm gonna move the Alk buff over just a little bit so I could guarantee that it prioritizes on the bomb blitz. So like right here, and then if I get like the other thing right here, it will be closest to you because it's like directly overhead, because that's on a diagonal. So this should be good. No, not quite. Interesting. Oh right, because I don't have the spike, which dealt like a ton of damage. I could get the mauler up because I'll need that later. Or what if I go... What if I stun first? Ideally, I would get this to work because then I'd be able to just like discount the whole of the mauler, but unless I get like somehow super lucky and layer skip everything, I don't see it working really. Like that was not a whole lot left there. Oh, okay, wait, that actually worked. Okay, I did somehow get it to work. Just with a bit of luck it works, I guess. Now I won't be able to discount that signal flare, but that doesn't really matter anyways. At least I don't think so, right? Yeah, I can't. So I should plan out where like that village and all will go first though. So if we're gonna have village right over here, then signal flare can just sit right here. And I can still get village in there, and I can still get buffs and all on a heli. Cool. Now this time we need signal flare to be targeting over here. Yep, and that just takes it all out. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Definitely want to get that village up next. So if I go for a village right here, will I be able to... Yes, I will be able to buff a bomb. So that's good. That is a good spot. Gotta move that over here now. Now let's go for drums. 47's next camo, so that stays right there. And then 48 right after. You also get buffed, which is nice. I don't think the Juggernaut before was getting buffed too. So that's also a lot better. We do have a slight issue with 47 though. That's not cool. Can we take that out? You're just missing everything. Oh wait, I can use the mortar to deal with it. Right? Yeah. The mortar should be able to give me enough damage to win. Yep. And then just move this back over 47. And now we have a Juggernaut on that side. Pretty good. Let me... So how should I do this? I think I'll go... Oh wait, I forgot to move up the mortar over again. I think I'll do the same approach. Also now, without spike over here, we can leak to random camos like that. I will actually, you clean it up if it's a small amount, so maybe we should be fine. But if not, we might have to get that rapid reload for 460 on top of everything. So yeah, but I can go for the shove again, and then get the super early blitz. Let's grab that. So, because we'll have to have like shove for other stuff too, and like stalling-ish. Actually, do I need to stall? Like, do I need shove? Probably, because shove is useful, I'll say. Like, somewhere we'll need it. Shove is a great tower. Like right here, to be able to beat this. Okay, and just save up. Oh, I forgot to move the mortar over again. I think I'll get the primary training before I save up though, because then that will allow me to attack over there. The Moabs on that side. But our range is great, and this is just so much better than the run that we had last time. I don't know how much of the previous run I'll show in the video, but that one was just atrocious. I'm gonna say that. This one's just fixed up way better. Okay. Again, just use shove to take care of things, but this is going pretty good. I'll remember to move mortar over before on round 56 this time. Also, another great thing though, I think I mentioned this, Blitz will be able to see over here for Moabs like consistently instead of not like randomly whenever it wants to. So that's really nice. Is this a Blitz run? Hello? Yes, we're doing optimizing this one run, which is going to be super easy to optimize. It's just striker blitz really on Ravine. It only finished with 8,000 cash spare, so we're going to be getting more than that. You should be able to get way more than 8,000 cash spare. But I did attempt that got to around 80 before, and I realized it was just so shitty that I restarted it. So this is the second like half attempt. Like I didn't get to the late game. I just got to around 80. Actually, I think it was like 83, and it was just so bad that I restarted it. But yeah, it's going pretty good though. 62's got the next camos, so you're going right there. Okay. Do I need a stun there? Probably. That's taken care of. And I should be able to get Blitz right actually the start of 62 then. Oh. Unlike last time though, you can't kill Moabs consistently as a recursive, but that problem should be solved when I get Blitz about now. And now everything should just disappear. Nice. So I still can go for the spines on this side. Spines with Juggernaut. And then whenever you decide to clean up, you'll be working there, which will be good. Which I guess could remove the need for Condor, because Condor is pricey. I can funnel that money into stalling at the top instead of Condor, which would probably be great because I don't think Blitz can handle all that pressure from Condor anyways, because Condor would be putting a lot of pressure on Blitz, and I don't think Blitz would like that. So that being said, we're getting spines here anyways, and we'll probably just have like presses at the top instead of that. If need be, also I can get like an A-Wind or something right there. Alright. Now it's time to move on. Somehow we're already almost leaking to random stuff, so maybe the impact will be coming up soon. I don't know. Quick. Do we save that? Yes, we do. Okay, what's the next camo wave? Is it 70? It is 70, I think. Yeah. it seems like I did move this over a little bit too much, because a lot of times if there's a single target, it seems like the bomb blitz is shooting into the wall, which is not ideal. If like there's a single target right over here, if it goes down a little bit, it should be fine, but that is not that good. Like, I do have a lot of room. Like, I could have moved it like a little bit over, and then it probably wouldn't really have that issue as much. So that could be a little bit better, but it's at least better than not being able to clean up ceramics. Like, look at this. Like, for a decent amount of time, if it's one single target, it'll be shooting into the wall. Alright, so here's you. I guess right now I'm gonna get the impact, because you're gonna need that help soon, regardless. So let's grab the impact, and then we'll be off to the races. I think I should just be fine for a while too, so it's not like I'll have to say much anyways. So we got spine here, and now we got ceramic cleanup on this side. And a bomb blitz. Our damage is looking good. The next thing now is gonna be Elim at the top, so we can get the village up and set. So there will be Elim and a Moab glue up here, and probably a few presses. I wonder if I'll need a sabo. Maybe I will need a sabo, but maybe I won't. I feel like I shouldn't. With Elim at the top, Striker Jones buffed, I should be able to do without it, actually. But we'll see. And like spines too can really help with DDTs, because it doesn't take that many spine spikes to tank a DDT. And then I have to do that micro for the second part of the 78 wave, of course, too, with mortar. We'll make sure to get that done in one try, so I don't have to spend like 5 minutes on round 78 for no reason. Never fun when that happens. Oh shit. See, I was literally saying that, and then I don't pay attention. Yeah, my goodness. I think it's too late for this. How am I gonna beat like the rest of the game optimally if it's too late for this already? Especially because Blitz is like such an RNG tower. Like for something like Moab Domination, I feel like you can just run through it and it works. For Blitz, like, you're gonna take a long time for it to work. Okay. There we go. Let's get to the back of side of Echoes. Alright, next cam is gonna be up there for the DDTs. And we're doing well. Ooh. Also, I'm really tired. I don't think I'm gonna get to the last salvage today. I mean, I might be able to like speed through the last salvage, but then I wouldn't be able to like get much cash spare on it, to be honest. I think we'll stick with like most of the towers though in there. It's bads. Actually, I probably could just get rid of the bads, because I could go straight into flagship in that one. Yeah, I was looking at the next salvage I'll do. Probably will be in the village, not village, video that comes after this. See, what am I saying? Nobody knows. Okay. Also, I turned on the retro BFB skin recently. If you notice, that's what the BFBs look like in BTD4. I would have preferred it. Well, I guess they could also add it too at some point, but the BTD5 BFB I think was a bit better. Like the BTD5 BFB and BTD5 ZMG I guess Moab too, I guess if you want. But yeah, these rounds they're going pretty well. With the impact, you can deal with fortified still leaked with the impact. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. I guess it dealt with some of the fortified BFBs without any support though. We'll be able to break them all up. Like, we won't have fortified BFBs coming down this side though when I have Elim though, so I guess that won't really be an issue later on at least. But yeah, that's a little bit concerning still, even with impact. Okay, so let me use concussive shells here and all that. You shove. Okay, take that out. I want to get Elim pretty soon. 30k. Remember when the thing cost 27k? That was really nice because it was like 3k cheaper. Okay, 84. This round should just be really simple. So no fortifieds, and I get Elim now. Ha ha ha. Now I can Elim everything. And Elim will be going on this side, so we got Elim, Blitz, and the Crush too? No way. I guess this is like going straight into an Axis Bomb. So if I were to do Axis Bomb, you would not get Blitz first. You would go for the Crush first, because then you kind of could just like solve everything with Crush super easily, and then Elim just takes out 100, so Blitz does nothing. But this is a showcase for Blitz, so we probably won't get the 60k spare required for the Crush, I'd imagine. But you could do a bomb axis on this if you go for Crush first. Like with Crush up there, a bunch of this junk would be cut out. Which is cool. And also we can get Elim to just like destroy everything. Ha ha ha. And we'll have Striker stuff too later on, which will be nice. Like his concussive shell's really strong. So let's grab up to primary training too. And I can throw the glue gunner in. The Moab glue, which is very much needed. How are these DDTs looking? Well, I can like eliminate one of them, and that's fine. Although the rest of the DDTs are going to be on this lane though, so they're going to be a lot easier to deal with. But hopefully this can do most of the work. I might need to get like a little bit of something for 98, but I want to say this can go to 98, which would be quite impressive if that does. Alright, let's assassin up these ZUMGs when I can. And I can bring my shove to where I need it whenever. Again, the shove is just such a great tower. Let's see, how is 93 here? Destroyed pretty well. I might need a sabo for 99 though. We can determine that on 95. I think that would be a good thing to decide then, which is coming up. Okay. The concussive shell really goes so hard here though. Like, it's just so strong. Although kind of that really only happens when those ZUMGs are all clumped up, because then like all this stuff over here gets concussive shelled. We can clear that out. Okay. Yeah, just destroyed. 94 is gone like that. Alright, let's see how this 95 is. I'm gonna have to set Elim to strong then for 95. And you don't have splatter too. So you can keep that in mind. Time-wise, I feel like I'm gonna need a sabo for 95. Either that or a storm. And a storm might be more useful against 98. So if I need that storm for 98, I think I'll go like that. Because the storm can also do it. So we'll see. We'll see what needs to be done. I'm gonna need you over here. But this is going really well and really clean, which is nice. I bring that eliminator just to strong every time I need to whack these ZMGs. As always. Yep. That will allow me to like actually hit the ZMGs and insta-kill their children. Because we don't like children, as you know. The spine's really doing a great job getting everything else down. And bam, just like that. That was free and easy. Alright. Alright, I want to keep at least that one elim ability up at the start of 98 so I can use that then. But look how much cast spare I have. And we have the elim to take at 100 though, so like that's not an issue too. This is going well. And I also can use the level 20 here. So if I go like level 20 now, like what does that do for me? Yeah, so we get some stuff. So I definitely am gonna try to do that with this Snorm. Probably just get the Snorm over here. I mean, I feel like it would be more useful over here, but we can try over here for now. That's an AZ. I don't want an AZ necessarily. I mean, AZ's cool, but we're leaking from that side. So if I, okay, let me just like place shove on lock here, because I'm gonna, oh wait, I need to, actually I think I might just be able to micromanage. It's gonna be a lot of micro though. Let's sabo all of that so I don't die right there. And I still have that level 20 to use. Probably going to want to use that pretty soon. I think on next ability usage, yeah. Yeah, I needed it just then, but I couldn't really get that last ability out. Okay. Something leaked by. This might take a little while, but it definitely is possible. I also want to use Sabo early so I don't have to like deal much with stalling, because then I have to bring in a factor of stalling, which I don't really want to. Okay, so that takes out all the children, which means I can deal with that. Nice. And now I just have this side. Which, okay, that can go down But then I don't have sabo up. That sucks. Okay, so I can take it out. I just need to use sabo earlier. I need to use sabo earlier, which should be manageable. So like use it kind of as soon as I get it up, I'd imagine. Because I'm not going to be able to stall. I think that's kind of given. Saboing earlier also kind of clumps things up better, which can be pretty good. Except that also means like I kill everything a lot faster. Is this good? Okay. Does this stay stalled? Oh my goodness, wait, that actually does stay stalled. Okay, we did it. I got it. And I can stall this for... I can get level 20 up if I want. Sure, I'll take that. Why not? And I can sabo this. And all of this should just die. Yeah, I definitely needed that sabo there. And now we can take on 100. Like so. And then this just dies too. Ta-da! If I can do it right. There's a cool trick that you can do to get extra cash if you insta-kill the DDTs of the ZMG. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I can get like more cash spare. You know, it's a little suspicious, but it works. Can I insta-kill one of those ZMGs? Yes. And then just take that all down. Nice. So at 44.5k spare. Not bad, if I say so myself. Elim did most of it. Actually, no. Blitz beat out Elim. Wow. Look at that. Fancy, eh? Striker did good job. I think everybody did a good job. That was pretty good. I give that a thumbs up. Fortunately, I think I'm too tired to do the last one today, but good work. Let's go raid.
Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!